Come with me as I take a £35 train from London to Brussels, staying in a historic shopping arcade and exploring the city all in 24 hours. Hopefully this is the correct door. Oh yeah, it says Diva on the bell. Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm back with a vlog today and it's a really exciting one. I'm back with another travel vlog and I thought today we would go to Brussels. So I've managed to get some bargain train tickets. The Eurostar sale was on. I thought we'd go to Brussels for one night. So I've got a train booked for just after 1 PM and then I've got the afternoon in Brussels. We get in about 4 PM I think, and then I've got this evening there staying overnight, and I've got all day tomorrow coming back in the evening. It's been a long time since I've been to Brussels. I went there many years ago and had a great time, so I'm really looking forward to going back and taking you with me for 24 hours in Brussels. As you can probably tell from what's going on behind me and the noise in here, maybe it's not just me that booked those sale tickets. It does seem to be incredibly busy, but I'll give you a rundown of all the prices and how much everything cost at the end of the video. As always, I'm trying to do it on a budget. So I just thought I'd show you quickly the options that you've got here. There is a business lounge if you've got business tickets. There's also a Pret and there's also a duty free. But you can actually take liquids through security with you. So if you want to pick up some bits in the main St Pancras station, you've got loads of options there. So you've got things like Marks and Spencer's, you've got Fortnum's, you've got Greggs if you want to bring some sausage rolls with you, you've got Starbucks, and you can bring liquids through. So I bought my coffee through security, that was no bother. They even give you a little cup holder to put through the security scanner so your coffee doesn't spill, and yeah, you can bring liquids through. So I've got a bottle of water on me, that's no bother. So if you wanted to, you could get yourself some really nice nibbles in M&S or in Fortnum's or in Greggs, whatever takes your fancy, and bring them through with you to have on the train. And if you want to get some water, there is a water fountain at the Pret in the station. Okay, it's time for boarding. Boarding commences about 20 minutes prior to departure, and up here you can see the lovely red bricks and all the ironwork off St Pancras station. There's also an artwork by Tracy Emin which is worth taking a look. The neon sign that says, "I want my time with you." There's also the clock up there in case you don't know what time it is. We are just about to depart. I had a reserved seat in coach 5, but it was incredibly busy in that coach. So I went for a little stroll, came down to coach 8, and it's a lot quieter in there. So I'm not sure if the reserved seating is in there or whether it's just like free seating, but yeah, it's nice and quiet in there. So I've got myself a seat at the table, and I've noticed that we're just by the Eurostar cafe, so I thought we'd have a quick look in there to see what they sell on board. And we are out of here. We are just departing St Pancras. Off we go. So yeah, there's quite a decent selection in the cafe here. They've got different alcohol, they've got soft drinks, they've got sandwiches, there's also things like cakes. You can also get a bottle of champagne if you want to, that's £49. All the prices are pretty standard, kind of on a train kind of prices. They don't seem too extortionate, and they also have things for sale in euros as well as pounds. I've also noticed that under my seat is where the plug sockets are situated if you want to do some work or charge your phone, and they have those with European sockets and UK sockets under there as well. Passing King's Cross Lock, you can just see the canal there. It's actually a nice place. You can't really see it at the moment, but that's a nice place to visit. If you're in King's Cross station, you can come up and have a wander around the canal up here, and it's lovely. So yeah, it's time to sit back, relax, enjoy the journey, and we will be getting off in Brussels. just past 4 o'clock and we are arriving in a very wet and rainy Brussels. So here we are in Brussels. It is rather windy, but it's not raining, and it's about a 25-30 minute walk to the hotel. We should be able to check in straight away, so I'm going to head there first. And there's taxis outside the station, so you could jump in a cab if you wanted to, but yeah, as it's not raining, I'm going to do the walk. Well, I think I spoke a little bit too soon. With the weather, it has started to rain, and rain is forecast for the entire time that I'm here, so it might be a lot of brollies in this vlog. So the walk to the hotel is taking us onto the Grand Place, which is the main square here in Brussels, and it is absolutely spectacular. The buildings here are incredible, and yeah, I'm just walking onto it and it really does take your breath away. Take a look at this. The thing about this square is that it is completely surrounded by beautiful buildings, so in every direction that you look there is a spectacular building to take in, and they're so intricate, there's so much detail and so many different sculptures on each of them. So yeah, it's a really big square. It kind of reminds me, I think the most similar place it reminds me to is St. Mark's Piazza in Venice, perhaps. It's that kind of size if you've ever been there to compare it to. And I've heard in the evening time it transforms when it's all lit up at night, so we'll definitely have to come and have a little look at it here later on. We're nearly at the hotel. The hotel that I'm staying in is called Les Vaudevilles Hotel, and it is connected to an old theatre, and it's inside the Galeries Royales, which has loads of designer stores and beautiful shops. So we'll definitely have a little look around in here. Oh my goodness. Take a look at this arcade. How about that? This is absolutely stunning. So we have lots of different shops in here. We have food places. Look at this chocolate shop. Oh wow. This is a lot wider than the arcades in London. We have Burlington Arcade that's on Piccadilly, just next to the Royal Academy, but it's a lot narrower than this. And look at that ceiling, the glass dome roof. So yeah, just down here is actually where the hotel is. Oh, in fact, I think we're here. Yep, the Theatre du Vaudeville, and I've heard that the entrance to the hotel is kind of hidden. So let's see if we can spot it. I think it's just a little doorway somewhere. Oh, there's a sculpture walk that you can do. Yeah, here we go. I think it's just this place here. How exciting. So I think this is the door here. I've been given a code for access. In we go. Okay, so it's a self-check-in. So I'm guessing this is me. I mean, it says Diva. So I've been left with a note with instructions. It says, "Good evening. Here's how to easily get into your room. Coming out of the elevator, go straight away. Before you, a black fridge, and your room is on the right side. Open it." Okay, I can't find a light switch. Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay. Don't use the elevator, go up the stairs. And we have a TripAdvisor certificate of excellence here, and that's 4.5 stars, so really good. Oh. Here we go. Here's the black fridge. So this must be the room. I was on the wrong floor. We are now a floor up. Black fridge. Hopefully this is the correct door. Oh yeah, it says Diva on the bell. So there we go, right. Ah! Take 2. Oh, wow. Gosh, it's really big. Oh, what a cool space. I love it. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look how cool it is. I love all the quirky details. Look at this headboard. Oh my goodness, this is brilliant. The chest of drawers. I love how this has all been done out. Oh wow. So cool. Look at all this furniture. There's some kind of statue here. So yeah, we're right up above the theatre. What a cool place. Look at these armchairs. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, this is stunning. And look at the bath. How about that? This is such a cool place. Got a double sink here. Oh, and does this go through to... Oh my goodness, I love this. I love how they've styled it all. Yeah, the toilet's through here. And a shower, so it's like a wet room. The great big rain shower there. Oh, wow. This is so cool. And then we're right above, looking down onto Rolex, as you do. This is brilliant. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I love it. We have a little tea and coffee station here with a coffee machine. There's some coffee pods, some tea with a kettle, bottle opener. This is fab. I'm so excited. I feel like you only feel really at home straight away. I will share a breakdown of all the prices at the end of the video. I just thought I would quickly unpack with you. Sometimes you like to see what I've packed for a trip, and it is a very small bag. So I've gone for my on-flight cabin bag. So this is one of the small bags that you can take when you only have one small piece of hand luggage on the budget airlines, which I bought from Lidl, but I'll link a similar one that I've seen on Amazon in case you need to get one for yourself. They're really good because you can kind of cram quite a lot into them. So I'll just show you very quickly what I've packed, and it really isn't very much at all, just being here for the afternoon and the following day. But I just bought a cap in case, you know, tomorrow's a bad hair day. I've got my water bottle, which is always handy, that I was able to fill up in Pret at St Pancras. I've got my phone charger. I have my camera bag that the camera is currently resting on a glass on the side here. I have a very small pouch of things here. This has just got my toiletries in it. I've gone, yeah, packed quite light. I have put a couple of products that I need to use tomorrow into some old contact lens cases. Oh, that's my actual contact lens case. I have a second one here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So in here I have got a tiny little bit of hair putty in this side, and then I've also got a tiny little bit of shaving cream in this side, and that is just because I really didn't want to pack too much at all and have like big containers in my bag, because tomorrow, I'm not sure what the situation is with bags, but I just thought it'd be easy if I can just carry this around with me tomorrow when I do check out. So I have my Wild deodorant. I've got my multi-socket plug. I spoke to you about this one on the Monaco vlog, and this is brilliant because you've got your two chargers for shaver or electric toothbrush, a main plug socket. You've also got two USBs and the baby one for your iPhone. And then it's got the European adapter on it. I'll link this for you as well in the description box. I've got my battery charger for my camera battery. And then in terms of clothing, very minimal. It's all wrapped up in a t-shirt here. So I've got a clean t-shirt to wear tomorrow. So I'm just gonna pop that away. I have a shirt to wear this evening should the mood take me. It may not, but I just like to have an option. And this is super lightweight, this one. Just an old one from Boohoo. And then I have my underwear, so my boxer shorts and a pair of socks. And I also have a thermal layer. This is from Uniqlo, and I've had this for years. It's lasted so well, so I think Uniqlo are a great place to pick up thermal layers, and it's just good to have this just in case it gets really chilly with it being rainy while I'm here. I also bought a pair of slippers. These are just a pair that I had from a hotel. I like to take away with me because sometimes you don't know what the floor is going to be like when you're staying somewhere. I've got my contact lens solution, and I have got a hat that I bought recently from Vinted. It came as part of a hat and scarf set, but I just thought I might want a hat again if it's cold. And then I have a pair of glasses in case my contact lenses decide to break or I lose one, in case I need those. So that is it. That is everything that I packed. I think in the front of the bag, I've just got some random things like chewing gum and headphones and a pen. that kind of stuff in the zip pocket at the front. Oh, and in the back, something that you do need to remember if you are taking the Eurostar. And the great thing about these bags is they do have this hidden pocket in the back here, which is nice and secure when the bag is on your back. And in here we have my passport in my Louis Vuitton holder. So yeah, you do need to remember that if you are coming on the Eurostar. But that is everything. So I'm gonna get this lot popped away. There's not really much to pop away at all. And then we'll go for a little look around. There's also a kind of dining area here as well. I think it's where you can have breakfast in the morning, and yeah, a kitchenette that you can use as well. So I'll show you that as well, because I feel like I've just moved into kind of like an apartment abroad. I feel like this is my home now. It's so lovely. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a bath tonight. I did actually pack in here. I've got some shampoo that I had from my previous trip, the Monaco vlog, which you may have seen. So that ended up in the suitcase coming home with me. So I'll be able to have a nice bath with the Aqua de Parma Blue Mediterranean shower gel in here later on in that roll top bath. How fabulous. I'm thinking maybe, what's the situation? It's time for a beer? Is it time for a waffle? Is it time to go and visit Mannequin Piss? I don't know, but I'm very excited to start exploring. Well, in terms of outerwear, I packed a brolly, this lightweight jacket, which is a new one from Threadbare, and then I've got my Barber gilet that I picked up. This was a thrifted one, and yeah, just a nice warm layer. And then I'm wearing this new top from Barber. They very kindly sent this over. This is available from Next, so I'll link it for you if you're interested. I like the detail on the collar on this. And then we also have these trousers that I just wear all the time, just some classic chinos, and my Dr. Martens boots, which I always wear on travels, especially if it's likely to be raining. And that is me. I'm honestly just obsessed with this place. Look at all the details, like the handles and the lovely doors, the lovely window ledges and these locks. I wonder if the window actually opens. I think it does, you know. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Look. Wow, we can just people watch from the bathroom. Look at that. I wonder if it's going to be noisy tonight. This is so cool. I can't believe we're right above the Rolex shop. I'm not sure that this ledge situation with the shelf here would pass building regs in the UK with nothing on the other side here. Stop you falling. But there we go. I am recharged after a lovely coffee and a relax in the room here. I'm gonna head out and get some dinner, and I've been on TikTok for a little look of things to do in Brussels. I find TikTok actually really useful in terms of travel, just to get some quick kind of itineraries, food ideas, that sort of thing. I have spied a highly recommended restaurant called Vin de Cecil. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I will show you it when we get there. It's about a 9-minute walk from here. So yeah, it's early evening, but I fancy an early dinner, and they look like they do some really nice traditional food, and yeah, I'm hoping to get some beers as well. So let's head on out. But on the way out, I will show you the kitchenette here as well. There's a few books here as you come in, and yeah, as we go around, you've got a little table and chairs here, and then look at this. I love the colour of this wall, which is painted black. Contrast with the curtains really nicely, and then we have this huge table in the middle here. This has got really nice tone to it, and then we have this lovely big linen cupboard with extra bedding, and then there's a little kitchenette over here. So how cool is that? What a fantastic space. So yeah, if you wanted to, you could come and use the hob, toaster, make yourself some breakfast and sit at the huge table here. That is fab, and I love the way these paintings are hung kind of up and around the door. I think that looks really cool and makes you really notice how high the ceiling is in this space. Very cool. And then this kitchenette has double doors on it, so you can close it off completely. So if you were hosting and you didn't want to see the kitchen area, you can close those off. What a fantastic idea. It feels very surreal stepping straight out of the apartment into the arcade here. into all the hustle and bustle. But quite nice that it's sheltered, so I don't know if it's actually raining again. I'm braving it without the brolly, which might have been foolish, but oh, there's some delightful places in here. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow it'll be a perfect spot to have a coffee in the morning. Look at this chocolate. Oh wow, there's ice cream in there. Hot chocolate. Oh wow, taste our chocolate mousse. Gosh, there's going to be so many sweet treats here, I think. This shop has caught my eye because there is a moving bear inside. Oh wow, look at this. Look at all these. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Look how fluffy they look. Oh wow. Why do I want to bring an alpaca home with me? I feel like Pumpkin and Mittens would absolutely love one of these. How cute. So at the end of the arcade here we have the Theatre Royal des Galeries, and it has the list of things that are on at the moment, or to be on, I guess. There we go, Le Crime on l'Orient Express, Agatha Christie. I've just noticed, just a 2-minute walk from the arcade, this luggage drop, and it's available hourly or daily, which could be really handy. Just going to have a quick look in this building. I think this is the Exchange. Wow, look at this ceiling. What a huge, vast hall we have here. And there's also a cafe just off to the side, which looks very nice. They do beers, coffee and cold drinks and waffles in there. There's also the Belgian beer world here, so I think that's some kind of tourist attraction. And there's the brasserie over on the other side here that looks like it could be quite a nice place to eat. A cute looking pet shop here. Look at that carry bag. Little pet couch, like a Chesterfield sofa. Very sweet. Dinner was absolutely delicious and also huge. I don't know if you could tell, but the size of the portion was massive. I had the ham that came with the baked potato and a mustard sauce, and then a salad with coleslaw. It was absolutely delicious, and I had a beer as well. So yeah, really nice. You had to queue up to get in there. I guess that's TikTok for you, isn't it? But really nice. It was about 20 minutes to queue up, and then the food actually came really quickly. So once you're inside and seated, the service is very, very quick. So yeah, I would highly recommend that place. Really nice traditional kind of food. I was looking around and a lot of the dishes looked like things like stews, a lot of mashed potato, but they also do some fish. I think there was a scampi, yeah, all sorts of things, and the beer was very nice. I just went for the pills. And yes, I'm going to go for a little stroll now. It still looks like it might rain at any minute, but it's dry at the moment, so I thought we'd have a little wander back to the Grand Place, and yeah, we'll have a look there. But I'll link the restaurant that I went to in the description box. Looking at the fridge magnets, which are €2 each, which is pretty good going. I do actually have one of these already, one of the little mannequin piss, so I actually think we should go and see him and also see what outfit he's wearing today. Apparently he has around 2,000 outfits, so yeah, let's see what he's dressed up as today. There's some cool street art here. Can you see Tintin and Snowy up on the stairs up there? Well, they're not stairs, they are painted on. Love that. This is a really cute looking place over here. Got all the bikes on the outside of that building, and here we have mannequin piss. No outfit today. He's just going in his birthday suit. Just to give you some more idea of the scale, I think he's probably just over a foot tall, I guess. And yeah, just situated on the corner here. I love these old buildings though. If you look up, it's all so historic and really characterful. It's the sort of place where you can just spend hours wandering the streets and everywhere just looks like something out of a fairy tale. So here we are back on the Grand Place. Now it is evening time, all the lights are coming up, lots of tourists still around. This one seems to be lit up with different coloured lights. Yeah, it all looks so pretty. All the gold details are really coming out now with the uplighting. Now, did you know there's also a female statue called Jenna K. Pierce? We're going to go and take a look at her now. And according to this sign, she's down this alley. Let's see if we can find her. Ooh, cosy pubs as well. This bar looks very nice. Very cosy indeed. Look at that. Oh, there's a fire in there. That looks fab. Belgian buffalo. This looks like a nice place too. Le Terrasse. Be nice in the summertime, sit outside. All the coins that are collected in that fountain are collected up and used for medical research for those in need in Belgium. So we are in the Delirium village here in Brussels, and yeah, where we've just seen the fountain, I think is just down here, and then you've got quite a few different bars here. So if you wanted to try out some different beers, you've got a place that does beer meters, and it tells you what they all do. I imagine this is probably very popular with stag do's. Oh yeah, there you go, number 9 is the fountain that we just saw. They've even got the Dubliner, where is Dainty Diaries when you need her? Well, it's absolutely buzzing for a Tuesday night. Stumbled down this alleyway. There's so many alleyways with pubs at the end of them. This one says De Good Oud Tide. Maybe that means the good old times. Looks very cozy. I love all the stained glass here. Yeah, I think we might have to pop in for a drink. Be rude not to. I feel like I'm in Harry Potter or something. Well, there's the toilets. In we go. Oh, and look at these tiles. They've kind of been submerged into the plaster here. Oh, fab. Okay. Well, this is a bit like the TARDIS. It's quite big in here and so cozy, so atmospheric. I've gone for an Oma traditional blonde beer. So cheers, everybody. Oh, that's lovely. Absolutely heaving in there towards the end. That bar might be quite tricky to locate, but it's basically down this alley that is exactly opposite the Easy Peasy sunglasses shop. So yeah, if you stand outside Easy Peasy, go straight ahead down the alley, the bar is on the right hand side. Here we are back in the arcade, ready to head back to the apartment. Look how lovely it looks in the evening time with all the lights up top. I do love looking in all the windows at all the different trinkets whenever I'm on holiday and travelling. Just love looking at everything. Look at these tiny little houses, how cute are they? I rather like these fridge magnets, €4.50. Just see if I can point out where the room is. Oh yeah, there we go. So if you see the statue up the top, it's just up here, and this one here, and then that will be the bathroom with the curtains pulled across up there. And just across the way is a cinema, so if you wanted to catch a movie while you were here, looks like they've got some really cool films on as well. If you do fancy a sweet treat before bed, there is always the sweet shop, which is located literally right next door. But I'm still absolutely stuffed from dinner, so yeah. Okay, time to settle in for the evening. The light in here has kind of changed because outside you've got all the lights on in the arcade, so it kind of has a glow outside the windows. I'm not sure if they will stay on all night or not, but there is curtains that I can pull across. But yes, I think it is time for a bath in the roll top bath, and I'm really looking forward to a good night's sleep.
Stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, we could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are.
Good morning. It is a beautiful sunny day here in Brussels today. I'm looking out and there is a blue sky, which is very exciting because I did think that it would be raining today. So that's really good for a bit of sightseeing today. I've just had the most delicious breakfast here at the bed and breakfast. It was really lovely. There was some nice breads. I made some toast. There was croissants, pastries, jams, fruit, all kinds of meats and cheeses to choose from, nice coffee, orange juice. Yeah, really good breakfast, highly recommend. So I thought before we check out, I would give you a rundown of the prices for this trip. So if you are planning a 24-hour trip from London to Brussels yourself, it can give you an idea of the kind of costs involved. Obviously you can do this probably a lot more expensive or a lot more cheaper, but this is kind of probably somewhere in the middle. So I booked the Eurostar tickets through the sale, and when they have the sale on, you can get some really good price tickets, and I managed to get each way for £35. So it was £70 for the return train fare, which I think is really good going. I think you'd struggle to find flights that reasonable at, you know, a civilized time of day. And also you have to factor in getting to the airport in London or Gatwick or whichever airport it is, then also traveling from the airport in Brussels. So by taking the Eurostar, you're going from central London, or very easy access to get to from various trains and tubes, straight into the centre of Brussels. And then for the accommodation, I actually booked this through booking.com, and the bed and breakfast costs €148 for the night. That price is based on a double room and does include breakfast, so if there's two of you it works out cheaper, and I think it's really good value. I really like the location, the breakfast was brilliant, there was waters in the little fridge outside the room, sparkling and still water. You can make yourself tea and coffee in the room. So yeah, I think really good value. And in terms of doing it in kind of 24 hours or even a day trip, I think it's definitely doable. The train actually only takes 2 hours, but then you lose an hour on the way with the time difference, so it's a bit like it takes 3 hours because yeah, there's an additional hour, but then on the way back we should save an hour, so we'll get back a little bit sooner. But yeah, hopefully that gives you a rough idea on the cost. I did look at all different kinds of accommodations, including some hostels, shared dormitories, different hotels, different star ratings. I felt like for what I was after, this was the best value for money. I can do some trips on a really, really tight budget in the future if you would like me to, but I'm trying to choose places that I think you would like to stay in yourself. So I'm trying to kind of get that balance of on a budget, but not, you know, not going to the kind of shared room in a dormitory, in a hostel kind of vibe. But do let me know. I'm always up for trying different things, so do let me know what kind of accommodations you would like to see in my travel vlogs. As you know, I do love to do a bit of luxury as well, so I'm more than happy to accommodate that if that is what you would like to see. But yes, this is kind of like perfect for what I like on a city break. So hopefully you found this recommendation useful. And I just love the fact that it's connected to the theatre and it's so quirky staying in an arcade. The noise in the evening, I hadn't really thought about the fact that the arcade does stay open, so it's almost like you know, an indoor street essentially. So early evening, kind of before midnight, there was still a little bit of noise, a few echoey voices, a few people shouting after having a few drinks from the pubs, no doubt, but that did settle down. So it wasn't like going into the early hours, I wasn't woken up in the middle of the night or anything like that. So in terms of the noise, it has been okay. And I'm just looking at the windows and they're secondary glaze, so there is quite a big gap and then a second pane of glass. So yeah, it's not too noisy from outside. But yeah, that's my little overview of what it's cost and my review of this place. And now let's head on out and do some more sightseeing. Oh, I picked this up at the supermarket last night. This is a Fanta Shakata, and I had a little look. And the flavour of this is lemon and elderflower. So I've never seen this before, but it's kind of like a blue bottle. I don't think the liquid's blue. I feel like I should definitely taste it with you though, just to let you know what it's like. Let's give it a little swig and see. Oh, that's nice. That reminds me of, do you remember the bottle green drinks? I'm not sure if they do them anymore. Bottle green elderflower presse. It's kind of like that. Okay, before we head on our walk, I think we're gonna grab a coffee. This place looks perfect. Look at this. Fantastic. It is so lovely and sunny out. I nearly packed my sunglasses, but I looked at the forecast and it was forecast to be rainy and overcast for the entire time. So yeah, I didn't pack my sunglasses, but I am not complaining because this sunshine is delightful and it's going to be the perfect weather to head on to a viewpoint. There's a park that we can head to and we'll get a view across Brussels. Oh, we've got a skip here. A bit of dumpster diving in Brussels, anybody? What have we got? So we're just heading up the Mont des Arts. We should have a lovely view from up here. So there we have the view. I don't know if you can hear by the wind and that dark cloud that's coming over, but I think we have a bit of a storm on the way. We have the Museum of Instruments across the road there. I've just stumbled across the tourist information, so I'm going to have a quick look, see if I can pick up a map, see if there's any interesting things to do. In terms of museums, you are definitely spoiled for choice in Brussels. There's absolutely loads. It would take you days and days to get through them all. I'm just heading to the park now. So here we are in the Parc de Brussels, and this was designed during the construction of the Palace Royal in 1774. This is a lovely, peaceful park. It'd be a nice spot to come to in the summertime for a picnic. Well, those blue skies were lovely while they lasted, but the storm is here. The rain has started. So there's a church across the road, and maybe we'll go and sit in there for 5 minutes and wait for the rain to pass. rain's eased off a little bit, so I've continued the walk up to the view wheel, so you can get on the big wheel here and look at the view across Brussels. There's also quite a good view from this area anyway. You can actually see all the way across to the Atomium, which is a famous landmark here. You can actually go up the escalators inside it, which I did do many years ago, and it was really good, so I do recommend that if you've got time to do it while you're here. And I've just taken the lift down, so we're back by the Palace of Justice and heading back into the main town centre. I think it's time to grab a bit of lunch. I feel like my camera's steaming up, so I apologise if it's looking a bit misty. Just stumbled across this really sweet looking florist. Look at these vases with the tulips. And next door we have a vintage shop. So I think this is one of those ones where you pay by the kilo. Might have a very quick look. Just found this rather nice, it's kind of like a beach throw that you can throw down. I love these when I'm at the beach. So I'm going to see how much this costs, pop it into the scale, and that is €3.38. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that. That is fab. That was cool. I didn't see much in the way of fashion that I wanted in there, but yeah, I found this, it's kind of like a sarong basically. I've got some similar that I always take to Ibiza or to beach holidays because they pack up so lightly, and it was a really nice big one with dolphins on it, and it's €18 per kilo in there, so that works out at just over €3, which is really good for one of those. So yeah, very happy with my little thrift find. I'm getting rather hungry now. I think it's time to go and grab a bite to eat by Mannequin Piss again, and today he is sporting an outfit. Let me show you. There's an actual sign here that describes the outfits and when they're going to be, so you can see that today he is a hippie and it's just between 9 and 6, and then he'll be back to his usual self, I guess. Oh, we've just missed Dracula. So I'm now in the Mannequin Piss Cafe, which is just opposite the statue itself, and they don't do food in here until 6 PM, so it's a liquid lunch for me. It's a great spot for people watching in here. You can see everybody taking their photographs of the fountain. And we're back on the Grand Place, and look how it looks with these beautiful blue skies now. It's completely transformed it again. It's very crowded today, as you can see. I've just had a lovely spot of lunch at a place called Chutney's, which is a Belgian brasserie, and I went for, there's a meal where basically you can have 3 of the specialities, so 3 of the meat dishes with some fries for just under €20, which was delicious. It was kind of like a chicken pie, a bit like a beef stroganoff, and some meatballs, all in kind of like a rich gravy, along with some Belgian fries, so I thoroughly enjoyed that. And now the weather has changed. Once again, the sun is shining again, so yeah, I would suggest that if you do come to Brussels, maybe pack for all weathers because it has been very changeable. This is an interesting place. This is called Wasbar, and basically this has a laundrette inside, so you can actually do a wash and a dry of your dirty washing whilst you're having brunch or dinner. So yeah, quite an unusual concept. If you're here on holiday and you want to go home with some clean clothes, you could do that. Yeah. Hello. Well, it's gone from rain to sun to to hailstones. We've come to the outskirts of the town to have a look at the canal. The canal isn't the kind of canal I was imagining. It's quite a big, almost like a river, and it's like dropped below and you can't actually walk along it. So yeah, I'm now on the outskirts in a hailstorm. Yay! Well, it wouldn't be a trip to Brussels without a trip to the Waffle Factory, so let's go on in. Okay, here we go. It is time to dig in. Well, I am absolutely stuffed after that. I think I'm going to be rolling back to take the Eurostar, but it is time for me to go and get the train now. So I think I'm going to wrap the vlog up here. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you've enjoyed this 24 hours in Brussels with me. If you did, do give the video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below if you've been to Brussels before. Let me know any tips, or if you're going there soon. Happy travels. I hope you really enjoy yourself. I also post travel vlogs throughout the year, so do subscribe for those so you don't miss any. And I also have a playlist of lots of travels that I've been on already if you're looking for some inspiration. I'll leave some more information for you in the description box. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this one. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon. Bye!